What's up? We are here on shooting our petrol pants and jacket and baggy denim, all core styles that we've had on our website for a long time. So now trying to make them a bit more editorial and fun with the pieces. What these days look like now versus when it started, it was me, Jessica, my photographer, 3 models, and just us rolling up racks and racks and bringing up all the shoes on our own and everything. Now we have like 8 people that work on these shoots, so it allows us to achieve more on these shoots. For this, we were looking for models that could achieve that look we were going after. I think casting is so important, trying to figure out like if there's 1, 2, or 3 that kind of mold and go well together. And I think we killed it today. It's a different one that we've looked for in the past, so I think we've done very well. But yeah, and then the bigger picture that you guys don't see is like a lot of them are booked a lot of the time, so like it doesn't like work and we like can't get them. And I know one of the models that's here that Daniel was like chasing down. We really want her. So again, there's so much behind the scenes that goes into just this shoot and this photo that you'll see. Whole stomach needs to be shined up if she's gonna do that.
We're literally adding cooking olive oil spray, and it just adds like a fantastic shine to the body. It's amazing.
Like even this, where you can't really see like her face, but the bangs and stuff. It's cool.
We've been inspired by like just the product sells already. I think what's a cooler way to like showcase the denim? So it's like, yeah, maybe it's like a sick girl that like they're like wet and like they're like, Jesus Christ, dude, that's such a weird look. No, it's just kind of like that like wet look where it's like they're greased up, like they just got out of the shower type of thing, but it's just like it's more like that type of vibe.
These are our petrol jackets that we're shooting. You guys have seen these and bought these from us. These are just 2 new washes that we've never done, like a washed green and almost like a washed purple gray, which I'm super stoked on. And then also in like the industry pants, the double knees that have done very well for us. Just seems to be coming into like kind of a core staple for us that day in and day out we sell this for a good price and good quality. And then we'll also be shooting a little later as our baggy denim that has proven to be a bestseller through last year. So we're gonna shoot that kind of the same way we're shooting these, and yeah, I'm stoked. And then like when the consumers buy it and stuff, it's up to them to, we have to do a good job on like this, on the photo shoots to show like this is what it is, and those that are gonna buy it are gonna expect it to look like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think just like going bigger. That's like cute too. It's just like it's not that exact kind of.
It's not as wide, and then the sleeve. I don't know if the armhole's too high or what, but it looks.
That one could be like the core. Just everything needs to just be bigger.
Yeah.
I think bigger, and then like cinching it in the right places to making it feel more
Proportionate to the body.
I like how it's like cinched here and stuff. And you could even like cinch it like a little there. But I think like going off of like this from like a crew neck perspective, obviously I think our fabrics could be like a little heavier, it feels. But like using like that construction and stuff to make it feel a bit more bubbly. But yeah, I think starting there. I think just like the big thing that I want to get across is like I just need them to look bigger overall all the time, because that's kind of like what we want it to look like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the main focus with the kids line right now is the fit, like nailing the fit. Once we can get like, we've had like version 1 and version 2, which they've all been like fine, but they're not like perfect, and this is just part of the process, especially with kids. They grow so quickly and our fit models grow so quickly. The fit model for V1 is different than V2 because the kid is a year older now or 2 years older, and the fit sizing. So it's a constant like evolution. This is my first time truly into like kids, so it's a learning curve for me. That came out wrong, but fit would be the biggest thing focused. Because once the fit's done and like the cute factors there, like our prices and quality are great. So I think it will just inevitably start working even more and more.
We see what we're talking about if we need to pull a reference. Because I feel like sometimes when we like show a reference, it's like,
Well,
oh,
why don't
like,
we just put it on a shared Google slide? That way it'll show up on the screen. Oh. Is that your
Damn.
laptop? Did you get that on video?
Yeah, I did.
No.
The chances. That's so. That's not much hard.
It's fine. Oh my god.
What?
I changed my wallpaper.
That's so funny.
It's fine.
Okay, so I haven't done one of these in a while, but let's do those like little Venn diagram things, right? What are they called?
I put a spider outfit. We all have whatever name.
So put a circle, homeroom, and then yeah, let's just have like 15-20 minutes to just like look at that. We can talk, whatever. Like, what does it feel to you? Okay. So.
We should do office portraits of like what our high school photos or like what we look like in high school. I feel like that'd be a funny TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should all
Like
get your
TikTok.
yearbook.
Yeah. Okay. I think like honing in on location and like going through like what that means, obviously knowing like this is the location and kind of diving into like what is going to be like needed for the location. If it is like props, if it is printouts, if it is banners, if it is posters and all that jazz, because that is the stuff that we're going to have to get working on this weekend, even through Eva's mom or Rachel. Whoever we decide is going to be in charge of getting that there, they're going to have to get it printed and done. So I think like honing in on that and then just going through like the overall aesthetic of the shoot. Personally, I think it would be cool for Jess to shoot it all on film. That's like kind of my opinion. I think it could get like kind of corny in that space if it's like super like light and bright versus like it being a bit more, yeah, like look a bit older.
yeah. So to me, what Jess said is like the yearbook set idea, and then also we have the hallway.
It's all separate.
It's like a set.
Okay.
It's not like an actual school. So that's why we would have to separate it by, we have a hallway, we have the classroom, and then I think they also showcase the locker room.
And the vending machine thing.
And then there's like a vending machine there. When we had like cafeteria food,
Yeah.
it's like tater tots was like part of like the
Yeah.
cafeteria food.
Well, I was thinking it would
That was
be
like
cool to do like a whole lunch break section.
Yeah, that's what I wrote on here. Lunch and like, you know, like at lunch there was like the cliques that you would sit in. Like there was always like the certain cliques and you would go to like a certain table every single time. I don't know if that could be like a UGC moment, but if there was like a certain type of people that went to like a certain table and all of that. We all started with our little Venn diagram spider web things that we did in school, and then we are trying to translate it onto the board and this and the mood boards to try and get like the perfect
We always.
things.
You know how on like the Mitford thing it had like everyone's description of who they are, like you could like grade the outfits or something. I'm trying to think of a way to like incorporate the product, but it could have like A+ or like D because it's
Yeah,
a bad
maybe someone's
outfit,
going
or-
around passing out like tests, and then the video is like you're seeing like what the I don't know because I wrote
Yeah.
tests too or SATs.
I wrote report cards.
Oh, report cards too.
The only thing I'm thinking about for the TikTok is we have ad rights.
Yeah.
So I would like what he posts to be like kind of an ad, so I can run it on his page.
Yeah.
But like that kind of stuff, we can use him on
but
our
for
page.
Emma and stuff, she should just make a bunch of those. What's in my backpack? What's in my locker? If we use them, we use them. We don't, we don't.
And her, like, he has a personality, so like use him. He's a
Sunny Delight. You guys ever have those?
Sunny D.
Sunny D.
You say the full name?
Yeah.
Sunny Delight. Saying someone's government
Santa
name.
Bassett that wasn't allowed Sunny Delights because he'd go crazy.
or Capri Sun.
And I would always trade him. I would always get him one, but he'd give me like candy or something, and he would go mad, bro. The nerd, and again, this would probably be on Jessica in India, right? But like the nerd is gonna have a different dump than Ileana's dump, than Eva's dump.
So you kind of want to do a character dump?
Yeah, like not the nerd's dump, but we'll name. I don't know. We'll figure out what the thing is.
Story set though too.
Yeah. Maybe it's a story set, but I do think like.
To introduce, there's like 5.
But maybe it's just one of them. It's just like for a moment where.
But I thought we were going to do like these description cards, and that was going to be a
That's true.
carousel of
Yeah.
each.
Mine is more of like, is it engaging if we can tell this story a little and then, I don't know, it's like, what is the hot girl's dump from school, or what is the punk kid's dump? And I don't know, it's just like
Oh, you want it to like be from their eyes.
their eyes, like what would your dump be versus Mo's dump versus Julia's dump, you know? Like I think, and I don't think we have to show all of them, but I do think it could be kind of cool if we pick our favorite character. Okay, we just got home from the day, our homeroom meeting. Yeah, I kind of like said before, but it was like a creative kind of like dump, and just like, I don't think we do that enough, and I think like those that are watching and listening from like maybe an inspirational, like how you should run your business or whatever, to me, like I don't think I do these creative working sessions enough. I do a lot of meetings, but they end up not like, you don't feel creative in a lot of these meetings because you're just picking out a certain color, or they're all asking me one question. So this was like a chance for all of us to kind of get together and just throw out ideas. Like we have this cool homeroom shoot coming up, which you guys will see, like putting all these ideas on the whiteboard, on the mood boards, on pen to paper, and just like putting it all out there and then figuring out who and what is gonna do. With that said, I think you saw Eva, she's been like, Eva's like one of the most creative people. In my Q&A I kind of said that, and I think she comes with just this like no business to it. It's very all just like, how can I be the most creative? I don't really care how it gets done, which is like, with me, I am creative, but then I'm also like, okay, how the fuck are we even gonna get it done? Where she comes in on this full creative front of like, this is what we should be doing. I don't really care how it gets done, and she's not thinking about that, but for those creative meetings, it really helps us all just be able to like, all we're talking about is creativity. All we're talking about is ideas, not how, what, when, where, why we're getting it done. It's just creative. And I think we lack that sometimes, especially with the content team and the design team at time. So going into 2025, I'm strategically having more of these creative working sessions with design and content to be able to constantly push and evolve those two facets of the business. So again, I think Eva there has been such a great help. It's her first time really helping with us, and I think she's just led that meeting very, again, like no roadblock of how this is going to get done. All we're here to do is create, and I think that was huge. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm going to implement more of that going into 2025, but let me know what you guys think about that idea.